I tried doing space buns, but middle part is just giving me anxiety. Hello there and welcome to another video where I try everything I have from a single makeup brand. I'm sorry if you hear any outside noises, but it's like 1,000 degrees in here. I need some air. Today, we're going to be talking about Colourpop, one of my favorite affordable brands that is impossible to get in Europe. So yeah, I do have quite a lot of stuff. I did many orders over the years and I love their products. I just genuinely do. So today I have a very random mixture of stuff that I'm gonna try and use well and do some nice looks. So let's get to it, shall we? Now listen, I used to have the Pretty Fresh primer. I don't have it anymore. It was like way too old for me to use. So I'm not really gonna prime. I'm just gonna use the setting mist as my primer. Listen, this stuff is incredible. This setting mist is so fine. The spray is beautiful and it makes your makeup so like nicely hydrated and juicy but not looking too dewy. I'm a very big fan of that. For priming, I don't really use it, but since we don't have anything else to use, you know, why not? I am a big fan of the Pretty Fresh line, and right now I have the Hyaluronic Hydrating Foundation. I also used to use the Tinted Moisturizer, which I love, and I still have one in my stash, but I'm waiting to use up more of them, so I'm just gonna use this foundation. I have the shade 25 Warm Fair, and it's a pretty runny foundation. Okay, so there we have it. I didn't really use up even a full pump. You could still get some out of this. This is just a very good foundation, especially if you have drier, normal skin. This is so nice. I'm not sure how well you can see, but the skin is very smooth. It's looking very hydrated. I would say the coverage is kind of medium, and I love the way it looks so much. I also love the way it wears. It gives you like such a beautiful, like a healthy looking veil over the skin. I love it so much. Now, for my concealer, I actually have two, and I think it's fair that I use them both. So I have the Pretty Fresh concealer. This is like my favorite concealer ever. This one is like old. I'm gonna use it today, but I don't plan on using it more because it's very old. But I wanted to show you because I think it's still gonna be the same beautiful concealer. So I'm gonna use it on one side. It's a very, like, this shade is very pale. I used to have a different shade, but now I have this one. And it's the most beautiful high coverage hydrating concealer I've ever seen. Honestly, nothing compares to it. I feel like the shade I was using previously was better for me. It was not fair, it was light. But hopefully you can see that the coverage is actually very decent. And it is like kind of nicely smooth, very even. I really like it. But the second one that I have is also very popular, and it's the No Filter Concealer. And I have this one in the shade Light 10. So it's a bit of a better match. It's still very pale. I feel like the No Filter one is definitely a little bit more dry. It may have like a little bit more coverage, but they are very similar. If you look at my face, I don't think there's like a great difference. Maybe this side is a bit lighter because the shade is lighter. But other than that, like I'm happy with both. I'm loving the Pretty Fresh one a little bit more because I've gone through like 3 of these and I feel like that's just like one of the best concealers ever. The No Filter concealer is nice, but it's a little bit more in that like, you know, like Shape Tape and Jouer and these like very high coverage concealers category, which is not like my ultimate jam. So I'm more of a fan of the Pretty Fresh one, but they're both very good and they both wear really good, which is also very important. I do have some cream products I want to use today. First one is not really like Colourpop, but it's very close. It's made by Soul Body, which is like their sister brand. And it is their Face and Body Bronzing Balm in the shade Fair. This has a very unique texture and very unique shade. And also it's a bit gross because hairs get stuck in it, so I always take a nail and try to like pull it out. It smells amazing. It smells like coconuts. I love it. And also it looks really good on the skin. I feel like on me, this is one of the most natural looking bronzers because this is genuinely how I look when I tan. It has like a very weird, almost like yellow tone to it, but it looks very natural. Like I don't know, something about it makes me feel like it does look very nice. It's just not too much. So yeah, because I'm very pale, I feel like they really nailed the shade. And it does look very nice. I do like it a lot. I also have this, which is the Snitchery Collab blush sticks. I think it's in the shade Ziggy. It's all rubbed off, like I can't see anything, but it's this beautiful like reddish shade, and I really like it because it's such a unique tone. I really think her collab was just amazing. I have a lot of stuff from it too, so I'm just gonna take like a bit and then like take it off on my hand. Like I was never really into red blush, but this is just so good. I want to go for a very blushy, like summery look today, so I'm gonna powder my face and stuff. I don't have anything from Colourpop when it comes to powders. I used to have their no filter powder and it was amazing. I used to use it under my eyes all the time, but I don't have it anymore, so I'll just powder my face and I'll be right back. I powdered my face, I applied something in my eyebrows, and I did put on an eyeshadow primer because those are all things I do not have from Colourpop. What I do have though is like 1,000 palettes. Like I'm not even kidding. I have these two, which I really like. Those are like their mini palettes. They were around for a while, and I have like this brown one and this like berry one, both very good. I have this Cooler Than Me palette duo with the mauve and the taupe palette they have, which I love so much. I use these all the time. Then, of course, because there was no green eyeshadow back in the day, I have both the Just My Luck and Mint to Be palettes. Then I have the Lavish palette, which is like one of the newer ones. I love the shade so much. And then I have two collabs. I have At Forest Sight from Raw Beauty Kristi, and I also have the So Jaded from Kathleen, and I love them as well. So full honesty, I have no idea what I want to do right now, like no idea. Oh yeah, and besides that, I have like 1,000 Super Shock shadows, so I'm just like very confused right now at what I should do. I think I'm gonna go in with the Lavish palette because it's the newest one, so I think it's only fair, you know, because the other ones you probably saw 1,000 times at different places. So let's go in with this one, and let's just create something beautiful. Alrighty. Once again, I didn't want to go too dramatic. I wanted to do something very simple and warm-toned and very, very cute. This is none of that. Literally none of that. But I gotta say, the Lavish collection is absolutely incredible. Like, these shimmers, like, everything here is insane. The tones of the colors are beautiful. Even the shimmers in the palette are great. I just wanted to show you some of the Super Shocks. So I did use two from the collection, the Social Baby and Angelic. Absolutely beautiful, incredible. And I also used the glitter from the So Jaded palette, the opal shade. It's so pretty as well. So we got a whole lot of glitter in here. I don't know what to do now. Like, I should probably line it or something. I just lined it a little bit. I'm gonna put on a mascara because I don't have any from Colourpop. You can tell the So Jaded palette is a bit old because the glitter is like falling off super fast. But I'm not getting rid of it because I love it. Now, I think I want to do the freckles. I got the Colourpop freckle pen, and let me just tell you, it's not as good as I thought it's gonna be. It is a felt tip. I don't really enjoy felt tips in general, but I thought with freckles it's not gonna matter. What matters is the shade. Like, this is so cool toned. This is not supposed to be like freckles at all. Like, freckles don't look like that. Yeah, they're a lot warmer. I'm also not very good at doing freckles at all. I kind of like the look of them. I used to wear them a little bit, but I gotta say it's just not my jam, I think. I also don't think it suits the look as much. I don't know. The thing is that it's so cool toned that it just looks like dots on your face. If I compare it to my Lottie London freckle tint, like, look at that. It's like almost red. And then when you blend it out, it looks very natural, like just like freckles do, because they're red toned, you know? And then next to it, you blend out the Colourpop and it's like gray. Like, what the hell? I think they were really trying to go towards, you know, the people who don't want that very red tone. But if you don't have the red tone, is it even freckles? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think this is a good look. What I don't like more is that it is quite dry, and also it just doesn't look like freckles. So I do have some cheek products. I don't think I need to bronze anymore. I think the bronzer did a really good job. I do have two different blushes. I have the Super Shock blush in the shade Count Me In, which is very cute. And then I have the new pressed powder blush in the shade To The 10. I recently got it. I don't have a pink like this. It seemed very unique to me and I really enjoy it. So I think I'm gonna use this one for now. Now for my highlighter, I'm going to be using this one. I think this is the only one I have. It's the Super Shock highlighter in the shade Flexitarian. It's a very well-known highlighter and it's absolutely stunning. It is like something between powder and a cream. I still applied with a brush. And it works wonders. It is incredible. See? I feel like this is the least cohesive look I've ever done. Like, nothing makes sense here. And now, the lip. I have so many lip products from Colourpop. Like, I have no idea what to use now. So I think I'll just show you some of the options so you know what I have. Of course, I have the Raw Beauty Kristi glosses. Both of them are beautiful. Both of them are amazing. The gloss formula of the Luxe glosses is a little bit more balmy than your usual lip gloss, but I still enjoy it quite a lot. Then I have this shade, which is Overnight, which is like very orange. I like it as well. Then I have the Snitchery gloss. I think this was in the shade, I don't know, because it's all rubbed off, but it's a beautiful, beautiful shade. It's like, it has a lot of different sparkles, glitters. It makes the lips look very juicy, very plump. Then I have one of the lip oils in the shade Skinny Dip, which is nice, but it's not my favorite lip oil formula. Then I have one of the Luxe Velvet lipsticks in the shade Casual Dress. These are incredible. Like, they're so lightweight and they dry completely, but don't dry out your lips too much. So I'm a very big fan of this formula. Then honorable mention to the Roller Gloss. I love this thing so much. Then, of course, I've got two of the Snitchery lip kits. I have the black one and like the reddish terracotta one. I love them so much. And then I have my blotted lip lipsticks, which I love as well. Such a good formula. And then I have one in the glowing lip, which I haven't been really wearing it yet, but it also seems like a very nice formula. So I don't know what to wear now. Part of me is like, just go black. Just do it. Just go all in. So yeah, I'm gonna take the lippy pencil in the shade Scene Queen. Doing a black lip is one of the most nerve-wracking things you can do in makeup. Like, it's making me anxious. So yeah, to end it all off, I'm going to spray on a little bit of this again. And this is our finished Colourpop look. I don't know what to say here. Like, the products in general are very good quality, very affordable. The only downside is that they don't have a European distributor. So if you want to get Colourpop, you're going to pay like a hell lot of money on customs and different things, which sucks. So every time I order from them, I just order like a bunch of stuff. Like, I always wait until I'm sure that I have ordered enough. Other than that, like, come on, Colourpop does some great stuff. The base looks beautiful. Both of the concealers look very good. As expected, the no filter side looks a little bit drier, but both look very smooth, very nice. The same thing with the base, like, it just looks so good. Now, one thing I don't like about the face are the freckles. I'm not sure it looks the same on camera, because the viewfinder, it looks fine. But on me, this looks like I have just dirt on my face, like dirty spots. Listen, their eyeshadow is just unmatched. Like, the quality of their shadows is incredible, especially in those 9-pan palettes. I think those are always great and always have been great. Same thing with the collabs. I didn't have a single bad, experience with these collaborations from Colourpop. And same thing, their eye pencils. I didn't really give them a proper shout out, but I have a lot of them. Like, I have a few. And I mostly have like the pastel ones, and I also have the Raw Beauty Christie ones, which I love. And they're very good. They're one of the very few eye pencils that actually last all day on me and don't disappear from my waterline. So that is a big yes, but a lot of people have been saying that, so you probably already know that. Same thing with the lip products. I feel like the formula of everything is very nice. The only thing I'm not very like a big fan of is the gloss formula, because I really have to be in a mood for that. It's very balmy, it's very thick, and the lippy sticks are nice. Of course, this lip is going to transfer, but it does have like a very nice matte satiny finish that I think looks great. Like, they're getting these formulas down really well, and I feel like they've been revamping their lip products quite a bit lately. And I cannot wait to try more of these once I order again. Yeah, also, Super Shocks. Shout out to the Super Shocks. Those are just the best, really. I have so many now. And what else do we have? Oh yeah, the cheek products, the complexion products are really good. The bronzer I love, the highlighter, Super Shock highlighters are just incredible. The blushes, I gotta say I do prefer the pressed one, because I think that the Super Shock blush is just a little bit, I don't know, it's something between a cream and a powder, but it doesn't really apply all that well with either brush or a sponge. I just can't figure it out. My hands are so dirty. So this is my almost full face of Colourpop. Let me know if you want me to try any of their products that I didn't try yet, which I might like. I would love to hear that. And thank you very much for watching. Consider subscribing. And if you want to see more videos where I talk about makeup, you can check out the playlist. See ya!